welcome Carrie Kaufman.
Hi.
Take two.
Take two.
Well, this is my boyfriend that I'll be interviewing today for CSM Communications 1010.
Okay.
All right. So we're just going to start off from the beginning. So where exactly were you born?
I was born in Lake Jackson, Texas.
All right, all right. And how was your family growing up? Your mom, your dad, or if you had any siblings?
It was pretty normal. Just me, my mom, and my sister. Just
Yep.
spent a lot of time with family, and didn't know my dad very well. He wasn't very involved. Had a stepdad for a while, maybe like 2 or 3 years, and then he ended up passing away from a motorcycle crash. But we miss him and we love him, and we still celebrate his life all the time. So.
All right. Well, so did you stay in Lake Jackson for the duration of
No, we moved
elementary
we moved around a lot in early elementary, but eventually we got settled down in right around Austin for a little while. Then Mom met my stepdad. They ended up deciding to get married, so we moved to San Antonio, and I was there until right after high school, and then after that I ended up joining the military.
All right, all right. Well, did you end up ever having any more siblings? Did you just stay with the one sister? That's all you had?
Oh no, I guess I had another sister with my stepdad, and my mom had another one. So now I got 2 sisters that I grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
So, grew up with one, raised the other.
Yeah, I'm sure that was a little bit hectic in the house, being a boy and having 2 sisters.
Yeah, I never really had a lot of guys in my life growing up, except for like a couple friends, and my grandfather. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Well, so what made you join the Navy?
So just I had put my name down on some roster from a recruiter at school one day just to get a free sample of something, and a recruiter kept the information and knocked on my door one day, and sweet talked me into joining, and it worked. So ended up joining the Navy.
Yeah. So no high school sweethearts at all, and you right off the bat just jumped on into the Navy?
Yeah, I had one, but not really a high school sweetheart. Just a girlfriend, I guess. My first girlfriend. I don't know what you'd call it. Just a girl.
just a girl
Just
I
a
met
girl.
this one time.
Yeah. So we ended up having a little boy, and I guess that was another factor that played into me joining, because didn't really have the money to support a child, so I wanted the best life for him, so I ended up joining to give him the things that he needed.
And how old is this little boy now?
Oh man, he's like 9 years old now.
Time flies fast.
He won't stop. I tell him to stop growing, he won't listen.
Kids.
Yep. So then, me and his mom didn't end up working out, so I ended up joining the Navy, and then got married to a girl right after boot camp, and married for a pretty long time. We ended up having a kid of our own, and she had a child as well, so I went ahead and took in a stepchild as well. And I love all 3 of them equally. And then, we ended up moving to Jacksonville, Florida.
That was your first duty station?
Yep.
And how'd you like that there?
Pretty good. Got to work on helicopters and get some training in and meet some good people, and pretty good times.
So out of boot camp, what was your, I don't know if it's your rate or rank, what you were in the Navy?
Job, AD,
Yeah.
aircraft mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you call it? Specifically on helicopters. So.
Yeah. So right after Jacksonville, Florida, what was your next duty station?
Got stationed up in Patuxent River, Maryland.
And how'd you like that?
It was terrible.
Oh, all right.
It was probably the worst place I've ever been. It was boring. There's nothing to do. The command that I went to was not a good command, but I did end up meeting a lot of cool people, though.
Yeah.
So that made everything.
People you're still in contact with?
Oh, yeah.
Friends and- yeah.
I got friends, and I had this one person that I talked to. I guess you can call her my girlfriend, if you will. I don't. Yeah, she's alright. But no, I met a lot of cool people. Made a lot of good memories. The people made it bearable. Good guys. And,
So you divorced shortly after you got to Maryland?
yeah, just right after we got there, and we had come to the conclusion together that it just was not gonna work. So that ended. Yeah. Then ended up having another kid. Can't stop popping them out, I guess. And then so we got a family now. We started our own family and moved back home so I could be with the other kiddos. Now we're all one big old family.
One big old family.
Yep.
Awesome. And when you didn't want to re-enlist, you just decided
I had
wanted to
orders. I had orders for Japan coming up, but given the distance I was from my kids at the time and the rarity that I was allowed to talk to them, it was not going to get any easier being stationed across the other side of the world. So I figured it was the grown-up thing to do to move back home instead and be a father, be involved in their life, because that's what kids see. They don't see money, they see who's here and who's not.
That is true, definitely.
So here I be.
All right, and I understand that you're one of roughly 25 people to work on the Fire Scout in Webster, or on Webster Base in
Yeah,
Maryland.
Fire Scout, MQ-8 Charlie Fire Scout helicopter drone, or UAV, I should call it, not a drone. But yeah, it was the first Fire Scout Charlie model that was ever accepted by the Navy, and me and my crew went ahead and got that program on track and made it work. So.
And you guys wrote the publications and everything?
Yep. We transferred over all the publications and stuff from the manufacturer's version to the Navy's version, because the Navy has different ways of doing stuff. So we had to translate it, if you will, to the different types of things to do. And yeah, we got that on track, made corrections. If something was worded really badly in the book to where somebody might not understand what they're supposed to do, we would correct it and we would dumb it down to make it easier to read.
For military personnel, you were dumbing things down and making it easier for them to understand and read.
The helicopter publications are written pretty clear, but the Navy likes to write their publications to an 8th grade reading level, so we had to
all right.
we had to knock it down a few notches to make it easy,
Yeah.
Yep. Wrench go turn.
Wrench go turn.
Yeah.
Left or right, or did you guys not get that far?
Yeah. Turny turny, righty tighty, lefty loosey.
All right.
Yeah.
That's where that phrase came from.
Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
So you moved back down to Texas. We moved.
Yep.
Down to Texas. You back. Me too.
Yep. All the way back.
Yep. And you're still doing something that you love.
Yep. Different aircraft, same concept. Good stuff.
Good stuff. All right. Well, Kerry Kaufman, everybody, the family-loving man who loves aircraft and loves Texas.
I do love Texas. Yeah.